everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Happy Monday. Say hi when you jump on, hit that heart button for me. And today we're going to be doing two projects. By request, I got a message this afternoon asking me to do two different things tonight. So that's what we're going to do. If you see a red live up here right now, you're catching me live. If you don't see that up there, you're catching the replay. Go ahead and put exclamation point replay in the comments for me. And then whether you're live or whether you're catching the replay, type the word cook. Grab the supply list for all the things that we're using to make this project, or should I say these projects tonight. All right, you guys, I'm going to refresh my screen. I'm going to get over here and say hello to all my friends who did get the notification and who have jumped on with us so far. Come on, page, refresh. Refresh so I can see my video. You guys are awesome. I want to let you guys know that there have been updates in the VIP group, so go ahead and check that out. And also all of those mystery bundles from yesterday's game were shipped out today, so all of that did get done. Hello to everybody. Hi, Jeannie. Hello, Joanne. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Sue. Hello, Brenda and Missy. Hi, Valerie and Dottie and Crystal and Janet and Florine and Lisa Marie. Hi, Pam. Happy Monday. Hey, Carol. Hey, Wendy. Hello, everybody. Cook is the key word for tonight. Hi, Darlene. Hello, Maxine. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Leanne. Hello, everybody. Hey, Janice. You guys, there's a whole bunch more comments. Oh, you guys are all typing in that keyword. I love that. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, Dottie and Darlene. Hello, Dale. Hey, Bonda. Hello, Erlene. How are you doing? Hey, Dottie. I think I said that already. All right, you guys. So I got a message today. Somebody said, there are two projects that I don't know that I've ever seen you do. Apparently, I have been neglecting some of our surfaces or have not done them at all, at least not in a while. So we're going to do two tonight. One really, really simple. One not quite so simple, but not as embellished. So there's a little bit less to do at the end, like what we normally would, but it doesn't need embellishing. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Roxanne. So we're going to start off first with the bigger one of the two, okay? The bigger one, the one that takes a little bit longer because it does require some painting for how I want this tonight. Hi, Wanda. So maybe we'll get it painted. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Thank you so much, Pam, for congratulating all the mystery box people. That was a lot of fun yesterday. I thought it was a lot of fun. The kids had a blast. And the fact that they got to bed a little bit late didn't bother them at all either. All right. So the first project we're going to do tonight, you guys, is this one here. It is a cookbook stand. And apparently I have neglected the cookbook stand for far too long. And it has been requested tonight. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Mary. Hey, Jackie. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Hey, Melinda. Hi, Cassie. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's jumping on here with me. I love it. Hello, everybody. Cook is the key word. Now, I also want to let you guys know. Oh, do I have one? Oh, my gosh. I better have one. Oh, I stepped away from my camera for a second. Oh, my gosh. Where's it at? Ah! I don't know where I put them. The Key to My Heart bundle, you guys. The Key to My Heart bundle. If you are new to my page, or if you've been watching for a little while and you are still hesitant to join Perks because you're not quite sure, Lynn, I get all my shirts at Michael's. Then tonight is the last night to join Perks to get that free Key to My Heart bundle. It's the last night to do that, you guys. And we do have our spring collection launching tomorrow. So if you're unfamiliar with Perks, it's a 30% discount membership. You pay $20 a month. You get back $20 a month in product credit. It's awesome. And right now you get a free gift when you join. That does end tonight. Okay? Oh, yay! All right, you guys. So here it is. This is one part of the cookbook stand. Okay, so you get this piece right here. It's got a slot there. You get this metal piece here, and then you're going to get this piece right here. So I want you to take a look at this piece, okay? Hey, Carol. Hey, Victoria. Hi, Carol. I want you to take a look at this piece right here. If you look on this part, it has like a beveled edge, and then up here are your holes. So the part that has the holes is your top, and the part that has the beveled edge is your bottom. So the idea behind this is that you're going to stick this right into that slot, and then that beveled edge on the bottom is what's going to hold it upright like this with your cookbook on there, okay? So really, really simple to do. I agree, Janet. Everybody does need perks. Why would you not want perks? You gotta have perks. It's awesome. So many great perks to be in a perks member. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna start off by painting this. I've picked out a color in my Waverly plethora of colors from the Walmart. I love the Waverly chalk paints. They're my favorite paint to paint a surface, other than our chalk paste. Is the designer ranks true? Inquiring minds want to know. What do you mean by is the designer ranks true? Nancy, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Are the ranks true? Hi, Tracy. You didn't go to bed, girl. You stayed up. Also, there is currently a sale going on right now. All perks members and designers have a gigantic selection of different things that are up to 75% off. So check those out as well. Only perks members and designers have access to that. Okay. All right. I'm going to use a big paintbrush tonight. Ranks in order. I still don't quite know what you mean. Yes, you do rank up in the company, but you can leapfrog over somebody if they don't rank up. So, yeah. It's not like you have to wait for the person ahead of you to go up the line in order for you to go up. All right, I'm just going to pick this one, you guys. I am just going to pick this one right here. It's a chibi brush. Who is number one? Oh, Nancy? Nancy. I see what she's doing here, you guys. She must have heard the rumor. So yes, you guys, she just asked who is number one. She must have heard the rumor, and the rumor is true, you guys. When they had leadership thing going on a couple of weeks ago, now that there are several people in the company, I think 5 or 6 to be exact, who have hit the status of being legend. Okay, which means that they no longer count in their sales and stuff with the rest of us because they're just legendary. But they did announce me as being number one in the company for sales for 2025. So I'm number one. So I was really proud of that, but I wasn't going to gloat about it. But yes, it is true. So yeah, thank you so much for acknowledging that. Yes, Nancy. Yes. Yes. All right, you guys. This is Pool by Waverly. We're just going to go ahead and paint this. And thank you so much, Wendy. We're going to paint this in the color Pool tonight. Just because I love this color. Yes, number one, y'all. But that doesn't count the legends. There are still legends who have made $1 million sellers. Someday I'll get there. But I'm not even close. Not even close. But you guys, I wouldn't have made that without all of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all, these little hairs are falling off of here. This might not have been the perfect brush for this, but I digress. Yeah, it's a pre-legend. I will be a legend someday. God willing, I will be a legend. But I learned from the best, you guys. And of the legends in this company, most of them are my uplines. And so that's really an honor that I have all of those wonderful, amazing leaders above me to help me through everything, to teach me all the things, to answer all my questions. Oh, thank you. And I am on, I promise you guys, the best team there is in this company, without a doubt. So, without a doubt. Hi, Donna. All right, you guys, I'm trying not to overload my brush because I don't want this to be thick. I don't want it to be too thick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the rumor is true. Down here in Tennessee. Oh, thank you, Sue. All right, we're going to paint everything up in this pool. And I think you guys are going to love this idea for this. I decided to go with something really springy today. Gosh, I wish the hairs weren't falling off of this thing, though. It's a brand new brush. Yes, I do have a team name. My team is called the Marvelous Makers. That is my team. Hi, Bridget. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate that. All right, I want to paint my sides, too. I'm not going to worry about the back because, well, you're not going to see it. Now, if I were selling this at some kind of like a vendor event or something, and I wasn't doing this craft live and trying to get two. Thank you, Wendy. And trying to get 2 projects done tonight at one time, I probably would do the back of this and just make it finished, or if I was giving this away as a gift. But I'm not, so I don't finish them. I don't do front and back. Hi, Tanya. So let's see here, you guys. I thought this brush was going to make it fast. Turns out it's just losing all of its bristles on me and slowing down my process. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you, guys. I so appreciate that. All right, because I didn't finish painting my edges first like I should have, I'm going to go ahead and dry up what I've got here, and then we'll come down and do that other part there. So let's go ahead and do this one too. Isn't that gorgeous? It's called Pool by Waverly. It's such a beautiful, beautiful spring blue, and that's why I chose it. Wait till you guys see the transfer we're going to do with this tonight. It is going to be so beautiful, and we're going to use that color of the month too, y'all. I'm hoping it's my right choice. But this is going to be so pretty. Thank you guys for all the stars. I so appreciate that. All right. There we have our... Oh, I'm still missing an edge. It's the back edge, y'all. Okay, we're good there. Thank you, Victoria. This is called Pool, and it's by Waverly. So this is one of the ones that I get at Walmart. I just get the little bitty cups here. Allie's party was amazing. She had such a good time. She was still talking about it today and how much fun she had, how much fun all her friends had. But some of her friends thought I was mean. But I could be meaner. Because... y'all, I went and did all of this stuff, right? I went and did all of this stuff for her party. I decorated my whole living room, kitchen area, like my whole house, bought all of these things to make everything glow in the dark. The black lights were all upstairs so that everything would glow in the dark upstairs. And then she kept taking her friends downstairs to her room, and I'm like, no! Get your butts back up here! Thank you so much. And I literally, I yelled down the steps, get your butts back up here. But y'all, they don't need to be playing in her room at her birthday party. I am sorry, but she's 11 years old. She does not need boys in her room. And she had 2 boys here. Thank you, Shannon. And they don't need to be in her room for any reason whatsoever. Ever. No. And one of them wanted to stay the night. And I'm like, no, you guys are a little bit too old for co-ed slumber parties at this point in time. So that's definitely not happening. So sorry, son. Call your mom. So yeah. Yeah. Apparently I scared some kids. Had to lay down some ground rules. Like, y'all are not coming up here to grab a plate and take pizza down to my daughter's room so you guys can hang out in there. No. All right, we've almost got it all the way done. Kids these days. Just want to make sure that I don't have any of that paint too thick there. That is such a beautiful color. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys love that too. Let me try to get the rest of this paint back in my jar so I can use it again. Waste not, want not. My kids are pushing the boundaries these days right now, though, and it's kind of driving me insane. Hi, Tina. All right, you guys, we're done with the blue now. We're going to go ahead and get this all dried up. And then we're going to use a really, really awesome pattern on here that I think that you guys are going to love. We're going to give this a really cute background. And the pattern that we're going to use has been around for quite a while. And it's still around. Okay? But I think that it could be considered a classic. It looks like the baby blue Nova that you had. Yeah, Wendy! One of Allie's best friends, her name is Nova. And she's one of the girls who spent the night. Oh my gosh! Hi, Mary Jo. I missed a couple spots. But it's okay, it's going to give it character. Oh no, Valerie, don't say that. The boundary pushing is just getting started. Woo, you're getting a new grandson tomorrow? Or your grandson's coming to visit you, Vicki. Are you getting a new grandson tomorrow, like the baby's being born tomorrow? You guys, prayers for Tina. She's having a tough week. So unspoken prayers for her, please. Absolutely, Tina. All right, I want to try to get this all dried up here as best as I can. I think we're good. Why do you talk and laugh out loud? What am I supposed to do? Mumble under my breath and close my mouth when I laugh? I don't know what you mean. Because whispering out loud doesn't help people to hear what you're doing. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab some surface wax here. And we're going to surface wax this up. So what the surface wax does is it prevents the adhesive on your transfer from pulling up the paint that you just put down. To keep all of this right on here, okay? And it's also going to fill in any of the grooves that might be in this wood. Thank you. You guys, let them have it. That's the thing, you guys. You want to come on here and be a naysayer? I don't need to block your comments because everybody else is going to respond to you and give you your just deserves right there. I'll tell you what. Don't come on my live and say anything unkind because you'll regret it. And I don't have to say a thing. Thank you guys so much. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to get this surface wax after the wax is on here. Is the F size transfer the square size? Yes. Yes, the F size transfer is the square size. The G one is the long one. All right, you guys, after the surface wax is on here, we're going to buff that back off. Remember, you just put it on there. I know, right, Janet? Thank you, Wendy. Okay, we're going to buff that back off because you don't want your surface wax to be too thick, but you should definitely see it shiny, okay? So you guys ready for this? This is the transfer we're going to use tonight. This is called the Floral Dot Pattern. It is gorgeous, and it's a perfect background. Thank you, everyone. It's a perfect background piece. Perfect pattern piece. It's great for spring, and it's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, I will, Florian. I don't change for anybody. Thank you. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead. This is not a new transfer for me. This is one I've used several times, but we're still going to give this a good fuzz just to lessen that adhesiveness that's on the back there. We're going to fuzz this a couple of times. Now, we can actually use this more than one time without washing it. So we're going to do this entire surface, this one and this one, without changing our surface, okay? So, I mean, without cleaning our transfer. So we're just going to line this right up here, just like so. And let me show you guys the color that we're going to do on here. Thank you, Missy. The color that we're going to do on here on top of this blue is blue. We're going to use Ocean Mist. Okay. I need to add a little bit of water to mine and stir. It got a little bit dry. Mainly because I get cold in here and then I turn on my heater. It's not too bad, but it's a little dry. So just adding a little bit of distilled water right to my jar. Always distilled water, you guys. Never, 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 never use tap water in your jars. Because your tap water can contain different bacteria that can grow, mold and stuff. So only distilled water in your jars. If you don't have distilled water, then grab a bottled water and boil it and then let it come back down to room temperature and then use that, okay? Oh, Vicki, the word for today is cook. C-O-O-K, because we're doing a cookbook stand. There we go. I'm going to give this one more little squirt, y'all. Thank you. Oh, I know. I know you guys have got my back. That person, I probably already left with regrets. They're like, okay, all right, I surrender, I'll leave. All right. There we go. That's so much better. You want your paste to be the consistency of a yogurt or sour cream before you use it. If it's thicker than that, then add some distilled water and give it a good stir. Okay? Oh, you guys. I still have a little bit of this head cold going on. I'm blowing my nose like crazy lately. So here we go. Thank you so much. We're going to grab some Ocean Mist over top of Pool. And we're going to see what happens. Our idea is to add a subtle background pattern to this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just press this right to the silkscreen, gliding it across the top, letting it fall into the silkscreen part. And we're going to see what happens when we have two like blues on our surface together. Oh, a Bible stand. That would be super cute. And we do have some really good religious transfers too, especially some, makes you wonder what tap water, yeah, I don't disagree with that. We do have some new religious transfers coming out tomorrow as well that are going to be super, super cute. So you guys, I hope you're all excited about the spring collection launching tomorrow. I hope you guys love getting a sneak peek of that with the mystery bundle reveal that we did yesterday. Some of you guys are going to have your stuff in 2 days, by the way. I think 4 days was the longest, so I'm hoping everybody has all their stuff from the mystery bundles by Friday. Hopefully. All right, you guys, I already did all my stuff here. Let's check it out and see how this turns out. Y'all, this is beautiful. Can y'all see this? Can you guys see how pretty this is? Oh my goodness. I'm going to hold it up and show you. Look how beautiful that is. Lorraine, I have. Look how gorgeous that pattern looks on that blue. Oh my gosh, I could leave this just as it is and just finish up the pattern, but we're not going to. All right, before anything dries in here, I'm going to put this on here. And I'm not going to worry about the back part back here, because remember, that's just going to stick down at the back side. And it's going to go through this slot, okay? And I'm going to grab a bigger squeegee, because that other one was just a little bit too small for my liking for this project. Isn't that beautiful? All right, you guys, I'm going to grab a bigger squeegee. Now, I'm not even going to wash my transfer. We're just going to do it again on this piece. But you want to use it quickly, okay? Because if you let that paste sit in there and dry, then the next time you use it, it's not going to be as crisp, okay? So gliding it on there and then coming right back through with my squeegee, wiping off all of my excess that I possibly can to put that back in my jar. Now there's still a lot of excess on here. I'm going to try to get more off. Thank you. Oh, there's so much more we're going to do to this too. All right, let's check this out. Y'all, it's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this pattern. I love the two blues together. So gorgeous. And you can do this with any colors too. Any light colors, you could totally do this. We're going to dry this one and then we're going to continue our pattern. Yeah, it is basically just an easel. And it does have a lot of uses for sure. All right, I want to make sure I get this really dry down here, especially where our transfer might overlap. Thank you. We're not even done yet, though. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Hopefully I can line this up. Probably not very well. I'm going to try for right there and just see what happens. Thank you. I might not have the perfect lineup, but I'm okay with however it turns out. If I were to have washed my transfer, I could definitely see through it better and have a better idea of where exactly it's lining up at. But, y'all, I eyeball things and hope for the best. That's how I work. Eyeball it and hope for the best. All right, let's check it out. Oh, the birthday party, yes, it was a huge success. It didn't die. I just realized that this other one gets things drier so much faster. Y'all, I think I lined it up perfectly. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So you don't need to press down. You let the spreader press. Yeah, absolutely, Doris. You are so right. If you press down, you can create air bubbles underneath the transfer. So you literally just want to let your paste fall through the silk screen. And then as you're coming back through to remove the excess, you give a little bit of pressure, but not much. And that's what's going to push any extra spots through that didn't go through. You guys, Don't mean to toot my own horn, but that's pretty darn close to absolute perfection right there, if I do say so myself. Doesn't get much better than that. So I'm happy with that. All right, I'm going to take this little transfer then, and I'm going to spray it down with some water for right now. When I get done with my live, I'll take this to my sink, and I'll wash it in my sink because it's filled with paste, and I want to be able to run it under some water. We'll wash one live tonight, but it's going to be a smaller one, okay? So you guys can see how that's done. And it's going to be one that's not quite so full of paste. So I'm just spraying it down right now just to keep it, oh, y'all, I'm going to say the word moist until I'm ready to come back in and wash that a little bit later. You guys, this is gorgeous. I love it. Love, love, love it. Thank you, Janice. We're going to give this a really good dry. Now, my Ranger one still works. This one just gets hotter and dries faster. And so for doing a project like this and wanting to get 2 projects done tonight, I can certainly try. I don't think I've got this one right here on my thing, on my Amazon page. I don't know either, Cassie, but people don't like that word. It's a word. Okay. You guys, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add another layer of surface wax just on this one. I don't think, we might do a little embellishment on that. But if so, it's just going to be a little one. Man, all right. Time to crack open another energy drink. Okay. We're going to put another transfer over top of this one. And I'm hopeful that our color of the month isn't too bright and doesn't ruin the aesthetic of this entire thing. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it. So over top of this entire thing, this is going to keep the adhesiveness from our next transfer from pulling up the paste that we've already got put down here as best as it can. So you guys, this next transfer we're going to use is newer. It's from our most recent collection. Not the one that's launching tomorrow, but the most recent one that did already launch. Our Fresh Start collection is what it was called. And hopefully you guys have all got it. It's this really cute 9x9 F-size transfer called the Snowdrop Splendor. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add on top of this pattern some really cute little snowdrop flowers. We're going to use bright white, and we're going to use our new color of the month. It's called Lights Out, you guys. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bright for this. If it is, then I don't know. We can always lay the transfer back down. We can change the color later. But I want you guys to see this color and how it turns out. I'm hoping that with the blue on there, it'll kind of tone, the blue background, it'll kind of tone it down a little bit. But this transfer is gorgeous. So beautiful, and I think it's going to look great with this background. I need to buff. Yes, I need to buff. You are right. I needed to buff. Thank you, Wendy. All right, we got this a really good fuzz. And I'm going to put this kind of to where it's a little bit low. And it goes into that groove a little bit, so it looks like it's actually coming out of this board when we put it all together, okay? So we'll go ahead and we're going to lay this one down just like so. Just like so. We're going to use our bright white for the flower part. And this is the color of the month, you guys. It's called Lights Out. It is a bright, bright green. I don't think the troll's coming back ever. I think you guys scared it away. So thank you for that. It is a bright, bright, bright spring leafy green, you guys. So gorgeous. I think sage is going to blend in with the color that we have in the background a little bit too much. I was thinking more along the lines of maybe, I think it's called ash. No, not ash. Gosh, what one was it? What one was it that I was just looking at? And it's going to sell out here pretty soon, too. It's going away, and now I forgot what it's called. I think it's this one. Nope, that one's meadow. It's not gravity. Moss. Moss, you guys. I was going to pick moss. I think it's moss. It's going to be going away soon. So let's just try this. Let's try it and see how this bright, bright green looks on this blue background. It's going to be bright. You guys think we should use it as is, or do you guys think that we should try to, Ivy, I think that's the one, or you think we should try to tone it down a little bit? You guys tell me what you think. Is it too bright? It's kind of similar to a Grinch green. Yes. Do you guys think it's too bright, or do you think it's great because of the fact that it's springy? Ivy. Ivy's the one in the last chance. Okay, thank you, Janet. That's the one. You say tone it down? Night, Tracy. Get some sleep, girl, and try to feel better. Too bright? Everybody's saying too bright. This one, Carol says, just as it is. Leave it as it is. All right, let's leave it as it is. And just see what happens. Worst case scenario, I wash my transfer, I lay it back down over top of it, and then I go over it with a different color. But this way you guys can see what this color looks like. And we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. It's bright, but it's gorgeous. All right, y'all. We're going to start with our leaves. I think that having the blue background actually toned this down a little bit. And it's going to look just perfect. Honest to goodness, you guys, now that I've got a little bit down on here. It looks really, really bright in the jar. But, all right, I'm only going to go about this far. And then I'm going to come back in with my white. We're going to do these couple little flowers here. And then we're going to paste and pull going in this direction from side to side. Just to be sure that it doesn't, you know, start to dry in the silk screen. That we don't ruin our image. So we're going to do these gorgeous white flowers. Right over top of that background. I just want a little bit of white. I'm getting too much. All right, so at this point in time, we're going to do what we call paste and pull. Okay, so we pasted a little bit. We're going to pull this up and relieve. Oh, you guys, I think it's cute. I think that the color is great. We're going to relieve that part of the transfer. And then just gently lay it right back down. And then keep going, okay? If we don't do that, then that green can set up in the silk screen. And then it doesn't release as well as you want it to. I think you guys are going to love it when I'm done. Honest to goodness, I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it looks much brighter in the jar than it did actually on the surface. So this is our color of the month. It's only available when you place a $75 order. This will unlock and allow you to purchase it. If you are a Perks member, you're going to get a 30% discount on your entire order all day, every day. And tonight's your last night to get a free gift. And there's currently a sale going on that's a Perks member designer exclusive where things can be, where some select items are 75% off, up to 75% off. So as a Perks member, that's the way to go. Free gift when you join as a Perks member today. Actually, a couple of them, because you get one from me too. I'm probably not supposed to say that live, but I do. Hi, Terry. All right, we got a couple more flowers to do. And then we can pull this whole thing back up and we can see how it looks. And I think, again, I'm not going to wash this one just yet. We're going to add something to this other piece here just so it all matches. Let's see how it looks. You guys, spring flowers on a gorgeous background. What? Oh, it pulled up a little bit of my paste right there. I must not have had my stuff thick enough. But look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, the color is gorgeous. Once it dries, it's probably going to be even more beautiful, like even a little bit darker, I think, once it dries. They usually are. I'm just going to take a little mini squeegee right here that I got out of my little mini squeegee sets. And I'm going to try to fix that real quick. Because I think I can. And you would never know. Or at least you'd know less. There we go. That's better. Isn't that so beautiful? You guys, really? That speaks spring right there, doesn't it? Okay, now let's take this other piece here. Remember, this is the front. And so what I want to do is I'm just going to lay this just like this, I think, in the corner. Just on the edge, you guys, kind of at an angle. And we're just going to do this entire thing. Can I get it with you or how? What was that? Linda, are you in anybody's Perks or club currently? Oh, I'm missing comments, you guys, because they're going so fast. All right, we're going to do this just a couple more really, really fast. I don't think that I did any surface wax on this particular surface, so I'm just going to do this quickly. But I'm not going to look at the comments for a second, okay? Thank you. I'm glad you guys love this one. All right, really, really fast, you guys. Because I don't think I surface waxed it. And I just want to do it quickly. Again, not washing my transfers in between, just going from one piece to the next piece. Oh, there's another little flower piece right there. Let's get that one too. That is beautiful. You're welcome to send me a message, Linda. We can chat. Oh my goodness! Send me a message, Penny. Or you can also type in the word, what is it today? Cook. And the information for joining Perks is right in there. Tonight is the last night to get a free gift if you want to join Perks, though, okay? I can definitely help with that tonight. If you want some help with that. All right, you guys, again, spraying this one down. The one that we're going to wash is going to be our other one that we're going to do. You've been wanting to make one of these? Oh, I hope you love this design idea. I hope that you guys love this design idea. I think it looks fantastic. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and dry this all up, and then we can put it together, and you can see how it looks. Victoria wants to purchase one. Yes, please send me a message. I get so many comments on here and so fast that I will forget who sent what. So if you guys can just send me a message, then I can respond to all my messages either tonight or tomorrow morning after my kids are at school. This is the cookbook stand, yes. The transfer I was using for the flowers, and so those are available on the site right now. You type in the word cook, and then you're going to get a message from me with a whole bunch of information. All right, let's make sure it's all good and dry. I did, Ray! Somebody else just said the same thing, Pam, so somebody was right ahead of you, and I think they're sending me a message already. It's so beautiful. What paste color was over the Waverly? That was Ocean Mist. Ocean Mist paste. All right, you guys, so we're going to put this together. So all you need to do, just like this, you're going to put this piece inside of this one. You can also adjust when you do this. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. You can adjust when you do this, like how far back you want it tilted, based on how far you push this back in there, okay? Why is it? I almost not have it in there straight. I don't. There, that's better. There we go. And then we can just take our little piece here. You might need a rubber mallet or something to put this down in here. If this one is already selling, though, I don't think I'm going to force this in because I might not be able to get it back out to ship it. That's the honest to goodness truth. You might need a mallet or something just to kind of hit that into those holes there. But there's the cookbook stand. There's the front of it. There's the little bottom of it. I think that one turned out super, super cute. Very, very spring-like. Love the background pattern. Love everything about it. Y'all. Yes. Ocean Mist is the design over top of that pool color. And I love the blue background with those snowdrop, those little snowdrop ones. All right, you guys, we have one more project we're going to do tonight. This one's going to go really, really, really fast. And I probably should have had this on a few minutes ago. But as I was asked to do, also a project with the mouse pad, okay? I don't think I've done anything with the mouse pad yet. And they're really, really simple, easy project to do. So we're going to move this right here out of the way. There's no painting required for this. The mouse pad, obviously for, well, you guys, your computer mouse pad. Yes, a 2 for tonight. Yeah. This is for your computer, for your mouse, for your mouse pad, you guys. And it is 100% polyester. Okay, so anytime you see something that's 100% polyester, that does mean that it is a great surface for our heat set transfers. However, You guys, did you know you can ink over top of your heat set transfer? Yes, you can. So we're going to do a combination tonight. And I'm going to show you guys how to do both. So this is the one that I picked out. I've used a little bit of this already. This one is called Not Enough Coffee. Because you guys, I guarantee, if you are somebody who sits down at the computer and works all day long, and you have not had enough coffee, you're probably going to be a little bit irritable until you get enough coffee. So, I thought this would be perfect for the computer. And I do have a full sheet still left of this. So these are heat set transfers. They do come in a 2-pack on the site. You get 2 of them for $10 retail price, you guys, which is really, really good. And yes, you get a bonus tonight because somebody asked for a bonus. Somebody was like, I'd like for you to do this one and this one. And I'm like, let's do both. I kind of felt bad for taking yesterday off of the live, but I had to get you guys the stuff shipped out. All right, so to do the mouse pad, we're going to start off by putting something underneath the mouse pad because we're going to get this quite hot, okay? So this is just one of those Cricut heat press mats. And when you've got your heat set transfer, what you're going to do is you're going to lay it to where it is bright side down. I hear that. And I don't drink coffee and I'm irritable until I wake up. And I don't wake up till like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like mentally. All right, we're going to lay this to where it is the patterned side down, okay? And then I've got my heat press over here and it's just heating up to, we're going to go 300, oops, I turned it off on accident. We're going to go 360 degrees for 60 seconds, okay? Come on, timer. We're still heating up. I wasn't prepared, apparently. I should have turned that on earlier, but nobody reminded me because you guys didn't know. How could you? How could you? But anyway, how cute is this right here? Absolutely adorable, right? How many of you guys are going to make one of those now? You guys are going to get your cookbook stands out there. You're going to make a little Snowdrop Splendor cookbook stand with that gorgeous new green color of the month that really, really, really does look beautiful on there. I was a little scared, but buy my Coke Zero or an energy drink or tea. Same, Mary. I'm the same. Coke Zero. I like the cherry Coke Zero better, though. Energy drink. No tea. No tea. Y'all, my pants are falling down. Okay, we're at 335 degrees. We are almost there. You're so welcome. Going to eat a late dinner. It is a late dinner. You must be on the West Coast or something, because it would be a really late dinner for me. Really late dinner. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm going to grab a piece of parchment paper and place that right on top of that. You're going to make it, Mary? Yay! We're going to place it right on top of that. And then we're going to put this right on top here. We're going to give a little bit of pressure, but we're not going to move it. And we're going to let this go for 60 seconds. Okay? These are so fun, so easy to make. You can make one however. I would never... I'm missing what? Oh, thank you, Victoria. Yours definitely could look the same. For sure it could. You're on the West Coast too? I didn't tape it down. No, I didn't. Wendy, I just went for it. I didn't cut it. I didn't tape it. I didn't do anything. I'm just holding it. And I'm putting some pressure on it. And here we go. If you want to tape it down, then you're going to want to cut your transfer first where it's going to be the right size. I'm probably actually putting some of that ink on my actual mat right now. All right, you guys. Our 60 seconds is up. Our 60 seconds is up. So we're just going to go ahead. Let's check it. Y'all, that's all we needed. That's all we needed right there. So fast. So stinking easy. Where did you set? I set the heat at 360 for 60 seconds. And you guys, my machine, it's the jumbo one. It's the biggest one they have. I don't know what size it is. I don't know. It's the biggest one though that Cricut makes. John got it for me. Here we have it, you guys. Right there. There's your mouse pad. It's so stinking cute. It's extremely hot right now. Very hot. But it could be done just like that. Could be done just like that. We are going to ink on this tonight. $10 by 12, 12 by 12. I think it's probably the 10 by 12. Missy wants this mouse pad. It was so easy to do though, Missy. It really was. It was so easy to do. Okay, y'all, it's so hot. I'm a little bit concerned about inking on it with it this hot. And I feel that my breath is probably way too warm to try to blow dry that thing with my breath. Oh! All right. So maybe we should have done this part first. I didn't think that part ahead. So my idea here for this one, maybe if I take it off the hot pad, it'll cool down a little bit faster. My idea for this one, we've got the cute little cups on here. Just like that on our mouse pad. See, my mouse can roll around and it does its thing right there, just like that. So we're going to take this transfer here. This is an oldie but a goodie, and it's currently in that 75% off sale that's available only for Perks members. And we're going to take the part of that transfer that says coffee before talkie. You know, coffee before talkie, you guys, because honest to goodness, most people who drink coffee do not want to be talked to before they've had their first cup for the day. That's why. All right. Now, this is considered to be a textile. I'm actually going to turn my heat press back on. This is considered to be a textile, okay? So we're going to put coffee before talkie here right in the middle of this design. Hopefully that's in the middle. And then we're going to grab some espresso ink. Oh, I'm hoping the espresso is not going to be too dark on that. Oh, it might be too dark on that particular cup. So let's just move this to a different area where it's not going to be too dark. Let's move it over here. Sure, why not? It doesn't have to be in the middle. It can be anywhere. It can be anywhere you choose, anywhere you please. Putting everything straight and center in the middle is just, that's typical. Don't be typical. All right, we're going to use our espresso ink, and I'm going to go right over top of that heat set transfer with our espresso ink, right through that spot, right there. And we're going to put coffee before talkie right on top of that gorgeous design that we heat set, that we heat press, that we the heat set transfer on. All right, let's pull it up. All right, my K did not get enough. So we're going to come back in with just a little bit more. I probably shouldn't throw my squeegee in my water yet. We're going to come back through with a little bit more ink there. As I pulled that up, I looked and my K did not get enough ink. So we just lay it back down and give it a little bit more. And you guys, this is ink. What I'm using on this is ink. Coffee before talkie, you guys. Simple and easy little projects. I tell you, that just does not do it for me anymore. Now that I've got this one, and it's so much faster to dry it because it's so much hotter. So we're going to give this a really quick dry. Just like so. So these mats are available on my site right now. They are our mouse pads. They're the mouse pads. All right, and now that that's done, we're going to bring this back over here. It's good and dried up, hopefully. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And we're going to give this another quick press. This time, though, we're going to do just 30 seconds, okay? Thank you so much, Lena. We're going to do just 30 seconds, not 60, with that same temperature. You could actually drop the temperature down to 350, 325. Any of those really will work for our ink. Thank you. And I didn't reset it to just 30 seconds. So I'm just watching my timer so I can take it off after 30 seconds. But that's all you got to do to heat set our ink. And then it's good to go. You can, I don't know, spill your coffee on it and put it in your washing machine and it'll be just fine. Hopefully you don't spill your coffee though at your computer. So there we have it, you guys. Our coffee before talkie mouse pad. Those were the two projects that I was asked to do tonight. The cookbook stand and the mouse pad. You guys got a 2-for-1 today. But stop what? Turned out great. Carol, stop what? Look it worked out just fine. It's perfect. All right, for those of you who do not know yet how to do this, I am going to go ahead and clean one of my transfers right here live to show y'all how I do it. I do mine usually at my sink, however. Oh, okay. Carol was counting down for me. I was watching it, kind of. All right. For those of you who don't know how to clean the transfers, it's a really, 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 really simple project or process. I would take this normally to my sink. We're going to pretend that this water is coming out of my sink. We're going to just spray this down. This is the same process whether you've got paste or if you've got ink. Okay. Then I would rinse it, which is the equivalent of my towel here. Rinse it under my sink. And then this next step, totally optional, but totally something I do every single time, not endorsed by our company. I'm going to get it wet a little bit again. I'm going to spray mine with some Dawn Power Wash. Like I said, not endorsed by our company. I would not live without it. I love this stuff on our transfers. It gets rid of all of the ghosting and all of the different, like the staining from your transfers. Where's my board eraser? There it is, way over there. Here's my cup, too. And then I'm just going to take my board eraser, throw a little more water on there, and we're just going to use our board eraser and that soap to clean up the front of our transfer. Now, I would be running this under my sink, you guys. And then I would rinse it again. You use Dawn too? Amen. You guys, I even brought it to ChalkCon. I brought my Dawn Power Wash to ChalkCon. I showed it to Sarah Newbold, who is the inventor of Chalk Couture. And I was like, this right here is the magic we're missing. And I was like, I don't clean my transfers without it. I said my transfers are gold. I have to have this stuff. And a Clorox wipe just doesn't do it when you're at the event. Carol will tell you. I had my Dawn Power Wash with me. We were using it in the bathroom trying to wash our transfers at the hotel and doing whatever it took. And so you just rinse off both sides, sticky side and the non-sticky side. And once it dries, what is that? I got something on there. Once it dries, all that adhesiveness is going to come right back and it's back to being sticky again. And then you can put it right back on your backer sheet and you can use it over and over and over and over and over again. You can use your transfers 8, 12, 20 times depending on how well you take care of them. Sarah was amazing. Sarah is amazing. Power Wash works great. Makes transfers look new without affecting the stencils. Absolutely. I should like partner up with Dawn Power Wash. I'd be their spokesperson. All right, you guys. Those are our 2 transfers for tonight. Please let me know if you want to join Perks. Before the end of the night, get that extra gift that ends tonight. There's our cute little cookbook stand that turned out so adorable. And our new mouse pad coffee before talking, you guys, because don't talk to most people before they have their coffee in the morning. They won't be your friend afterwards. There we have it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please send me a message if you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow night for another fun craft. And I have another special request to do tomorrow. So you guys are fantastic. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and have a great night. Bye, everybody.